Welcome back to you all. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers, and thank you for some of the lovely comments that you guys have left on my videos. It's really inspired me and just given me the push to continue, so thank you so much. Today I have a style video for you. I'm going to be showing you how I take secondhand pieces and mix them in with newer, more modern pieces to create fresh looks that are in keeping with the style that I favor. I like to think of my style as modern slash creative. I don't like anything too minimal, and I definitely don't like anything that feels too one lane. I enjoy mixing things together. I really think it's important to spend more time being creative with the things we have, and also to realize that if you do have a modern aesthetic, you can really shop secondhand in a clever way and create cool updates with the pieces to make them work for you. I've reworked all three of the pieces that you're going to see, and that is something I do. I have a little side hustle where I sell the things that I upcycle. I generally find things in charity shops or browsing online from secondhand resellers. I update them and create my own designs. You can find a link below in the description box to my website if you're interested in seeing any of the things that I do, but you'll definitely see that filtering through into these pieces that I've updated. A few weeks back I posted a video about my top thrifting tips and what I do to find the best purchases and to stay focused. You can go back and watch that video as a little precursor to what you're going to see today, but without further ado, this is the add-on to that and how I've styled up these pieces to really work for my wardrobe. Let's jump in. For each of the three looks that I'm going to show you, I thought it would be super handy to show how you can dress them up and dress them down. The reason I'm able to do that, and I hope that you'll see this from the styling video, is that the pieces themselves have enough detail where they elevate a casual look, but then also hold their own if you really want to dress them up. It doesn't take much to then take them out for an evening look or something where you just want to feel a little bit more snazzy. So jumping in with the first outfit, I am styling this men's secondhand shirt. It is a classic white tuxedo shirt, so it's got that cool detailing. We've got the paneling down the front. It's got a really nice structured collar. It's really good quality and doesn't seem to have been worn much at all. A really great find. I updated this one with some gathers on the sleeve, which I think is really a cool detail, just to make it feel like it's a bit more lived in and add some texture and detail to the shirt. I've paired it with a pair of Tibby Stella nylon cargo trousers. They're a grey light blue, and I think they're a great accompaniment to the fresh white shirt. For this casual look, I decided to go with a clog. This is a recycled rubber clog from Gani, however you want to say it. With this look, I've folded in the trouser and rolled them up as they are super baggy on the bottom. Because I've got everything covered up, I just wanted to create some relief there, showing a bit of ankle. With a casual outfit, I really like to wear button-up shirts just with one or two buttons done in the front. I like then if you put your hands in your pockets, it opens a little bit, you can see your trousers underneath and adds detail to a look. But for this one, I added a sneaky little button to the side, so you can now wrap it over just a bit and create a new line with the shirt. The gathers on the sleeve here also really come into their own. When you fold the cuff in, it almost brings your eye up to the detail, so you really get the full feature of that texture that's added to the shirt by having them in there. I've put on a metallic silver wrap around the ankle type style, and I've used those straps to let the trousers down and then wrap them in, and then the trousers at least aren't too overwhelming or hiding the shoe. I think a lot of people that are into style and styling a modern wardrobe are really aware of these little details and how to balance proportions, so these little tweaks and things are super important in elevating or changing up a look. The hero for me has to 100% be the wavy hemline that I've just created on one side. It really just makes such a difference to a classic basic item, and I think really makes it so much more modern. The next secondhand piece that I upcycled and reworked to make it more modern was a men's black blazer. I have been seeing a lot of boxy waistcoat tops, summer tailoring vibes, worn with pleated trousers, and it just really inspired me as something that I wanted to see if I could make. out of an existing men's blazer. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but because I decided not to take this one as something that I'm going to upcycle and sell on my website, I thought I'll use it as a little experiment. So since then I've finished it, well, part finished it. I do have some pins in the side here. I just need to do a small alteration there. It does need some width taking out. I decided to leave the shoulder pad in so you get this really cool, just like very molded edge to the vest. Realistically, to take such a big piece like a blazer and make it into this was a stretch. So I definitely battled, and like I said, I've still got a little way to go on the hemline there, but I really love this piece. In styling it for a casual look, I decided to do contrasting white and black. These are a pair of COS cotton shorts, and I've just been living in them this whole summer. They are elasticated in the waist and super comfortable, and the perfect pairing for something that is a little bit more tailored and elevated on top. In updating this one for a more dressy look, I decided to just pop my hair up and give some relief to the all black. I went with my favorite pair of black COS trousers. These I found for about £8 in a charity shop. I just tied in the back of the trousers because I like to have them puddling around a pointy toe. What really comes to life here is the hemline that I did on this vest. I decided to go asymmetrical, not too crazy, but just a subtle detail that most people might not notice, or unless I was wearing the vest closed, you may not pick up on it, but the two sides are a bit different, and I think that very subtle attention to detail is sometimes what makes something the most modern. My favorite part of upcycling and reworking things is just figuring out and kind of freestyling and freehand drawing with chalk onto garments and creating these subtle lines. It's very minimal detail, but it brings me a lot of joy. And now for the item that I just can't live without, and that is a blazer. In manipulating and reworking this blazer, I based it on the minimal style that I do. You can find versions of this on my website, and basically it's just creating a clean curved line on one area of the edge of the blazer, and then I also just take the full collar away, and then you just get the Melton sort of under collar coming through as a detail, which I like. It's kind of undone. I then wanted to base this one on a blazer that I saw on the Row runway a few seasons back. I'll pop the inspo image here. So that meant taking away the buttons down the front, and because this blazer is so oversized, I definitely had a lot of volume and room to play. I paired it for my casual look just with a Skims bodysuit. Very simple, but I like this color combination. And then a pair of cotton chinos. Well, kind of chinos. Yeah, I guess they are chinos. They're just very wide leg. On my feet, I have just a pair of square toe sandals. I love these little leather thongs. They really are a great functional shoe, but with great modern details. I have these rag and bone sunnies. Just picking up on that little green vibe, I decided to go with these to finish off my casual look. Finally, the last dressy look. In dressing up the blazer, I kept everything the same except for the trousers. Instead of having the cotton chino for a more dressed up look, I decided to go with this pair of leather trousers. These are actually from a brand called Deadwood, and they make their trousers and all their leather goods out of upcycled pieces of leather, offcuts or remnants from the industry. They're a great sustainable brand to follow. I kept the footwear the same. I felt like this thong sandal, while quite casual, has enough detail to be quite elevated. I decided to bring out my little Yuzefi bag. I love the gold hardware. It's just such a cool addition if you want to bring something into an outfit, and I've just picked that up with a fun very large hoop earring, well, large for me anyway. A touch of metallic to make it feel a little bit more appropriate for evening or a party, or you get the gist, wherever you're going that you want to feel a little bit dressy. Thank you so much for watching. In wrapping this up, I guess the takeaways would be to use what's existing in the world, to not be afraid of shopping secondhand if you have a more modern aesthetic. There are things that can be done and ways that you can wear these pieces that really make them feel fresh, new, elevated, and not like they're secondhand at all. This is something that's very near and dear to me and something I'm very passionate about. As per usual, if you want to check out my website, go and have a look at the pieces that I make. If you have any questions or you'd like to send me an item, it's obviously easier if you are in the UK, but if you'd like to send me something to be reworked, I have that service as well. So just give me a shout in the comments or find me on Instagram, send me an email, and I'll get in touch with you and we can work something out, and I can perhaps add these details to something that you own. Whether you're into buying new things for your wardrobe or shopping sustainably or shopping secondhand and making those the new things into your wardrobe, I support it all. We're here to have fun, but as much as we can blend and mix the vibe between new and old and used, I think we can have a lot of fun there, and then being sustainable doesn't feel so daunting. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for another one soon. Literally sweating my ass off. I now have the great, lovely job of cleaning up the bedroom. And although it's a small space, as much as I film in here and it looks quite minimal and white, you don't want to know what's going on in there.
Imagining the keys inside her mind.
The mountain of mess I now need to clean up.
The things I notice, how her eyes wander the room when it gets quiet, searching for solutions in the silence. But I'm here, I'm here.